In this section, we are going to talk about collections and modifiers and how we can use them in our workflow. So you can think about collections like folders. You can put things inside of it, but it's not really doing anything. And a modifier is basically taking the action. In a modifier, you can choose if you're hiding your character, if you're casting shadows, if you're holdout, or if it affects indirect lighting. So let's take a look at our scene first, and let's see what we want to create. So we have this scene, and as you can see, I already organized it in a way which is like a folder structure. So I have my character separated from the background, I have my environment, and my lightings along above all. So let's connect them, and let's see what's going on. So by default, nothing is selected, and there's nothing here. So let's click here on the condition group. And under here, you can set either your character or like actor by name, or you can change the type here. So I'm going to change it to editor folders because I want to filter by my editor folders. And if I will click here on the plus, you can see my editor folders here. I have my environment, I have my lighting, volumes, character, and so on. So you can see that it's basically really handy. You can filter things with sublevels, you can create layers for them, you can use actor type, like if you want to have a specific thing like hide fog, for example. And I will be creating a simple collection here with an editor folder, and let's select the character. So to make sure that collection is really working and it's really doing what it needs to do, we can click here on the collection. And under this icon, you can evaluate collections, select match actors. So if everything worked correctly, it should label everything that it's nested under this character folder. So I can see that my character is highlighted, which means that it's working. Let's give it a name. And let's move on to the modifier. In the modifier tab, you have a bunch of actions that you can have. You can hide things, you can make sure if they are casting shadows or not, affecting indirect lighting, holdout, and so on. So in this test, I just want to show you how we can hide our character during render time. So let's select here on the modifier, and let's make sure that it's using our character collection, because if nothing is selected, it will not work. So you need to make sure that you specify your collection and you're making sure that it's using it in the modifier tab. Let's click here, and in this checkbox, let's click is hidden. Let's save this graph, and let's go back and click render. So you can see we're now rendering our shot, but without our character. So you can see that it's working, which means this is going to be the way that we are going to filter things. So let's create a new collection, and we can plug it right here. And let's call it hand. And I want to make sure that I'm skipping this one for now, because I'm creating a modifier. And in this end, I'm going to create a condition group with editor folder, selecting my env, and let's plug it to this new modifier. And let's call it holdout. Env. And in here, I'm just going to select this holdout and select our env. You can select multiple collections for a modifier, but in this case, I just want to select the environment. Let's render, and let's see what's going to be happening. So as you can see, this holdout option basically created a hole in our render, but it kept the render of the character and the sky, and it basically just hold out whatever we selected. So you can see that this tool is very powerful because you can create your masks, your layers with it. And in the next video, we are going to create the layers for it.